Hey there, Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moon, Scorpio Rising. It's Maggie from Moondirected. Welcome to my channel. Here we work with the energy of the moon to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. And today we are talking about that full moon that is happening in Pisces at 21 degrees and 5 minutes. It is happening here in the U.S. at 12:33 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, but for the rest of the world, you will be experiencing it on Friday the 13th. Don't let that freak you out. Okay, so I do want to remind you to always check out your sun, your moon, and your rising. Your sun sign is it's the core of you. It's your value system. That's how you view the world. In your rising sign, it is your personality. It is how the world is going to view you. In your moon sign, it's how you react and respond to the energies around you, that of planets, that of other people, situations. So before I turned on the camera, I was getting into your energy, and I felt my solar plexus, which is right here, your seat of self-confidence and creativity, and it's how you interact with the world. That lit up, shone brightly. It was so warm and beautiful, and I thought, yes, oh my gosh, I was so excited for you. So it felt like you're beginning to believe in yourself. You're beginning to have a quiet sense of self-confidence, like, I got this, I can do this. I'm feeling pretty good about myself. So it was great. I was very excited to see that for you. Oh, okay. Have to feel the energy sometimes. So anyways, that looks really good. All right, so I'm going to do a 9-card spread. We'll do the past, present, future, thoughts, feelings, and actions if you've ever been here before. And we'll just see what we get. Okay. We're ready to go. So let's see what Spirit's talking about today for you guys. Ooh, you have the Lovers. So I'm using the Chrysalis Tarot, which is done a little differently than other tarots. I just kind of want you to look at this. It's about partnership. And for you, this full moon is happening in your house of fun and romance and creativity. And so could it be about actual lovers? Yes. Lovers, oftentimes I think of that as a card that also says that you're about to make a major decision that could affect your lover, your loved ones, or it is a choice about lovers. The Lover card in the reading might symbolize previously shattered aspects of psyche that are now being healed and united and made whole in a celebration of soul recovery. Nice. It could be weddings or a joyous occasion. The two greatest healing emotions are love and joy, and the emotions conveyed to your reading by the Lovers. Also, it is paradigm shifts. The Lovers extend an invitation to bite the forbidden apple and forsake the cherished worldview of disconnected, dead universe and nothing but matter. The golden age of Aquarius heralds a connected, living universe of consciousness and matter. Oh, so this is a picture of the sacred sun and moon getting married. Opposites are reconciled, made whole. The two become one, couple divine in grace. So I think this is you connecting with you, becoming whole, going through that healing process. You have been sorting out your life if you've been doing the work this whole year. I've been feeling just all this sorting energy going on with Scorpio of who am I, How do I fit into this world, this emotional healing and transformation? It's been a very, very powerful year for most Scorpios. And so I think now you're that sense of confidence and that creativity and the fun and romance is that I feel like there's this confidence of I know who I am and I know what I want. And I am accepting the shadow, the moon, and the light, the sun, all the parts of me, and they're coming together, and I am becoming whole. Very beautiful energy. Oh, yes. And the key to the situation is the phoenix rising from the ashes. Judgment. The decision. This is about making a decision. This is a decision that helps you to align with you, with who you truly are. You becoming you. It's really powerful. And so, wow, very nice energy. So what did you start working on, thinking about, and especially this healing of self, of emotions, of fun and romance and everything back in March of 2018? Something started, something triggered, something made you start off down this path. And now you're getting to the part where you're completing this cycle. So March of 2018. That would have been, so that I was trying to think of where the North Node was at that point in time. And I think that it was in Leo. So that would have been in your career. So maybe something got triggered in your career that made you start thinking at your life differently. Like maybe you've been overworking and not paying enough attention to relationships, or something triggered something. But anyway, so it's taken you a year and a half to get to this place where this judgment, this decision-making process has started to happen. Oh my gosh. This is such a love reading. We have the sacred union. So in the past, you were talking about a partnership, about romance. This is where your thoughts were. You were on trying to sort through and figure this out. We have transformation, intuition, and patience, the Swan Queen. You know you're transforming a situation. You're making decisions. You're transforming. I do believe this is a relationship reading, which, if you follow my channel, I'm not real big into. Okay, so I'm a little worried about this. Don't block yourself from the transformation, because in the future we have the Ice Queen. So here we've got transformation, and block. This is no action, ideas preserved. This is you getting stuck again. Now the future is the future, which means you can change it. So I'm going to really encourage you to allow this change to occur, to allow the judgment, the decision, to allow yourself to soar, to allow yourself to reunite with yourself in this manner, or with somebody, to become united, to keep your heart on the trajectory of becoming so open. We have self-forgiveness in the past was an obstacle, and morning affirmation. So it was a struggle for you to forgive yourself. It was a struggle for you to speak kindly of yourself. I feel like you're taking on a lot of personal blame. And it is time now to, with this full moon, to release that negative energy and to allow yourself to believe and to trust in who you are, and to allow the phoenix to rise and to have faith that you can get there. This is having faith. Look, she looks like the mermaid's rising up out of the water. That'd be like the phoenix rising up out of the ashes, coming up out of the emotional depths, having faith and belief in the process. Do not let yourself get strong back here. And then we have mother healing. We have mother healing. So if you have a relationship with your mother or with your children, this is the forgiveness. This is the understanding that everybody's doing the best they can, and maybe you didn't get what you needed, so you had trouble loving yourself because you didn't feel nurtured and loved as a child. Understanding that your parents, because it could be a male, but that mother healing is that yin energy. That's the receiving energy. That's the gentleness, the kindness, the loving, nurturing part. If you were not receiving that as a child for whatever reason, forgiving others for doing the best they can, which might not have been what you needed. But there was a lesson in there. And the lesson in there is that, honestly, the only love that really matters is the love that we have for ourselves. It is when we marry our light and our darkness together, when we come into union with ourselves, that we rise, that we become all that we can be. This is about you accepting that what other people think and do is not important. That's what it's none of your business what they're thinking or saying or doing. What's important is, what are you thinking? What are you saying? What are you doing? Your prayers are manifesting. Remain positive and follow your guidance. Listen to your intuition. Allow the transformation to allow you to rise. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. You have struggled to see all the beauty of you, to see all the beauty in your life. Allow yourself to uncover that. Okay, so getting grounded. Go deep and explore your roots. This card has come up so many times today, but this time it feels different. This time it feels like what has happened in the past. Go deep and explore your roots. And it might be past in this life or past in previous lifetimes, but this is about a little more reflection, a little more exploring how you are transforming, allowing it to happen so that you can forgive and so you can continue to move forward, so you don't get stuck. And support is all around you. You are coming up on Libra. After this full moon, it's on the 13th, 14th, and then within a week, the sun is going to move into Libra, and Libra is in your 12th house of that Neptune Pisces energy. So this full moon in Pisces is leading into that 12th house, which is Pisces energy. So this is all about going deep. This is the deep diving into our emotional waters and releasing what needs to be released, and dreaming and having faith for the future, and looking out and seeing what it is we want. So being grounded is also about taking your hopes, your goals, and your dreams and creating a practical plan. And support is all around you. And so, and see this, there's a peacock there. This is self-confidence. That's that solar plexus energy. So there's help around you as you move through this energy. Be confident in who you are. Be confident that the help is there. Nurture and love yourself. This is in your heart space, this mother healing. And I feel like this is you loving you, because you may not have gotten it as a child. Maybe not in the way that you would have liked to have, or the way you needed it. It doesn't mean that you weren't loved. It means that maybe someone didn't know how to show it in a way that worked for you. But don't allow your thoughts to get frozen in place. Keep moving forward. You're traveling. If you need help, there's help all around you. There's support. Do you need to talk to somebody? Do you need to talk to Spirit, get in contact with Spirit? Journaling. Allow yourself to continue on this path. You've been doing such great work. And I think it gets hard when we get into Neptune and all those emotions get rolled, especially because it's happening in your 5th house. Okay, so that Neptunian energy of 12th house, and then this full moon in Pisces. I mean, there could be some stuff getting stirred up, and you've been doing so well, and now you're like, whoa, I don't know. Keep going. Don't let yourself get frozen in place. You have Jade. It says dream work. That's 12th house work. You're coming up on this 12th house work. I'm going to go to the book. This is Liquid Crystal. It's a relatively new book for me. I haven't had a chance to really get much into these cards. And I was looking for something that got into the crystals a little deeper so that I could understand more of the healing energy of them. And this has been amazing. So, Jade, dream work. If Jade has come to you today, it is time to take notice of your dreams. This can be relevant on two levels. The first relating directly to the dream state, for this occurs when you sleep, and the second to your goals and ambitions in life. Whichever it is for you, the message is the same. Listen, assess, and then act according to embrace the necessary changes. Don't get stuck. Be willing to transform. Be willing to allow this to happen. Both the above levels of the word dream interact, often giving rise to each other. The little fact is often overlooked. Write down all that occurs while you sleep, and you may be creating your future. So when you do a dream journal, for the next 6 weeks, do a dream journal. I say that 6 weeks because we have this full moon in Pisces energy and leading right into your 12th house energy. And so write it down. What are you dreaming about? What are you seeing? What can you remember? Is if you write down as soon as you wake up, and then you can look up dream meaning of, different aspects. It could be a color that you remember. It could be a situation. It could be a person. The age of the person often has to do with you as a child, you as an adult, or a spirit guide. So pay attention to the age, to the place, to whatever details you can remember, and then start getting comfortable with looking up the dream meanings of things, and then journal on it. Jade only comes into life when we need to know that anything is possible. Have faith. Anything is possible. We are truly limitless in our ability to manifest, to rise from the ashes, to become who you are. Now is the time to live your dream into realization, getting grounded, taking those dreams and bringing them down into reality and making them real. Whatever it is, take the steps so that the rest of us can see it. This is the most sacred stone of the Ascended Master Serapis Bey. He may be calling you. So Serapis Bey is an Ascended Master. If you are looking for some spiritual guidance, that's S-E-R-P-I-S, Serapis Bey, B-E-Y. I'll look it up because I'm sure I spelled that wrong. I'm dyslexic. But it was B-E-Y. So Serapis Bey, and allow this healing energy to come. Pay attention to your dreams. Write them down. You've come so far. Don't stop now. That's what I want to say. Don't stop now. Keep going. Allow yourself to rise from the ashes. Have faith that you can get there. You're so close. I don't want to see this card happen. Okay? Don't get stuck in your thoughts. Don't get stuck in your head. Oh my God. Okay. Don't get stuck in your head. Work from the heart space. Work from the heart space. Following your intuition. You're a water sign. You can do this. All right? All right. We'll talk soon. I'm so excited for you. Keep going. You can do this. You take care.